My freaking dudes, what's up? Vahil, dude, for the 7 months in a row. Thank you so much. How we doing, everyone? I am up early. Well, I'm usually up at this time, but I'm usually going to the gym. But today is a special day. Very, very special day, as you can see. The time has come. I can now tell you about this. We can talk about it now. It's here. Dude. Let me turn this down a little bit more. So, you know, it's all over the internet already. Dude, it's that early. I can't even talk. Modern and Massive 2 from GGD. But there's something special. You can see that I didn't have to open up Contact. I went over to Ableton and typed in Modern and Massive 2. Let me just delete it, and I'm just going to add it again. And here we are. Huge accomplishment. Congrats to the GGD boys. We now have GGD standalone. Now, I know there's a big question of like, so what about the other kits? Well, haven't talked about that yet. And so, I'm not going to say nothing. We'll let them tell you about that. But that being said, what I wanted to do today was I literally just wanted to go through the kit and the features and just show you what's inside. I'm going to try to show you everything about it. All the drums, all the things, right? I may miss some things, but just get it, dude, and play around with it. You know what I mean? The link's in the description for that. For the YouTube homies. But anyways, let's just dive in, dude. Let's just dive in. So as you can see, when I open up GGD, we are opened up with this beautiful interface. Very simple and mono. My favorite, if I do say so myself. Now you can see at the top left, we have these tabs. You have drums, you have mixer, you have mapping, and you have grooves. All very sick things, right? Now, we have this guy up here, presets. And inside presets, you are going to say, or you're going to see, I saw Hobbes. I prefer Contact. See what I mean? What's up, Hobbes? Oh, we got a super chat. Yo, Chris, how are you doing? Greetings from Brazil. Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Anyways, so we have all kinds of presets, but we have artist presets. And that is, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, it is about to get crazy. Right? Now, the cool thing about this is you already have an amazing starting point. So, Adam Noble, Buster Oldehome, Chris Clancy, Ermin, I don't want to screw up his last name, Forrester Saville, George Lever, Jordan Valeriot, Kevin Antersisms, I can't say that name, I'm sorry, Louis John, Machine, Paul DiGiovanni, Chris Crummett, Simon Grove, Zach Cervini, and Ramesh. I don't want to butcher his last name. And so I'm going to go through a few of these, but I think what I want to do is I want to show you what the kits are. And so you could see we have these utility presets. These are great if you just, you just want to put out like, for example, flat bust, default bust, flat multi-out, default multi-out, flat. And then we have the kits here. So let's start off. Actually, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you what it sounds like right when you open it up. Let me turn up my volume. I'm trying to not have any sort of like limiting or anything. So I'm just going to turn it up here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Just wanted you to hear things. So when you open up GGD, from this way going forward, we have the 15-inch Zildjian A Custom Master Sound hats, 19-inch Zildjian A Custom Crash, 20-inch Zildjian A Custom Crash, 12-inch Zildjian A Something Splash, 23-inch Zildjian A Sweet Ride, 21-inch K Custom Crash Ride, Zildjian, and then we have the 19-inch Zildjian A Ultra Hammer China. Now, toms, 12 by 10, Tama Star Classic Babinga Tom, 14 by 11, Tama, same thing, 16 by 16, Tama Star Classic, 18 by 16, Tama Star Classic, and the snare is 14 by 7, Noble and Cooley SS Maple Snare. The kick, 22 by 18, Tama Star Classic Babinga. So that's what happens when you open it up. That's what you get. Now, I want to go through the presets really quick because I want to show you. So we have the clean Tama kit, which I believe we're on. But the snare is the Tama Abe Cunningham signature snare, 14 by 6. Ooh. Okay, so saying it was a little louder. Wavy J, what's up, dude? Celebrate the launch of EST, huh? I dare you to recreate a mix. Be it. X. That would be wild. Yeah. Buster does have presets, dude. You want me to make it a little bit louder? I don't want to tarnish what's going on, and we haven't even gotten the presets yet, so maybe I won't. I'm just going to bump up this volume here. Okay, so I want to go to the presets, and I want to go to the next one. Let's go to the Ludwig kit. Apply. So this one is 13 by 8 Ludwig Keystone X Tom, 16 by 16 Ludwig Keystone X Tom, 18 by 16 Ludwig Keystone X Tom. And the snare that this one comes with is the 14 by 7 Ludwig Heirloom. Dude, it's too early for me, you can tell. Stainless steel snare. And then the kick is a 24 by 18. Do that. You hear the boomy? Crazy. How's the CPU consumption? So right now I'm sitting at 4% on my CPU. Let me zoom out just so I can show you something really cool. So you can change, how big you want it, right? But what's really cool is like if we go back to 100, you can see I'm like, right now I'm on the wide setting. Here's the standard setting. So this is what it's gonna look like for you. And we'll probably stay in the setting just because it's easier for the stream. However, we have this ultra wide setting. Look at this. Now, I think a lot of this is because of the mixer view. You can get pretty crazy. We'll jump into this in a second. But that ultra wide is so cool, man. Okay, anyways, let's come back in here. Now, oops, the different symbols that they have. Now you access your symbols up here. So you click on anything and you can see that it changes up here. So we have the A Custom Zildjian that we've already heard, the 19-inch. And then we have the 18-inch Pasty or Pasty, pick your poison, Formula 602 Crash. 18-inch Istanbul Agop Zist Iron Crash, I think that's how you say it. That one's nice. Now, this one looks cool. Can you load another library from in that John? Who's John? Who's John, dude? Necro, it is time, dude. Also, sorry if I'm missing the chat, dudes. I'm kind of doing this as if it was like a video, like a YouTube video. And so I may glance over. But you know I love you. Anyways, hi-hats. Fortunance Peisty 20 custom full hats. And then we have the Zildjian, right, which we've heard those. And then the Istanbul. Brilliant hats. This one is the 18-inch pasty or Peisty. And then the 18-inch Istanbul. Yes, that's very true, Brandon. I was going to show that as well. I think it's important to notice this because you can see that there's different things up here. Oh, dude, Brandon, were you a part of the user testing? So I've been a part of the user testing for about, I want to say a little over a year or like a year. Might have been a year. And so I seen this thing when there was no sound. It was very bare bones. It was really cool, man. Very grateful to be a part of that process. Okay, so then we have the, let's go from the top. Zildjian A Avantis. Splash is 12-inch, 10-inch Peisty 2002 Splash. Istanbul Agop Zist Iron Splash. Oh yeah, I think you were part of the beta testing, right? That's amazing, dude. That's super amazing. Okay, so for the rides, 22-inch Peisty, 23-inch Zildjian, 22-inch UFIP Bionic ride. That one sounds crazy, huh? Up here, so Brandon was saying you can right-click here. I'll showcase that really quick. 21-inch Zildjian, 20-inch Peisty, 19-inch Istanbul. Or the Chinas, our favorite, 19-inch Zildjian, 18-inch Peisty. That one's nice. 20-inch Istanbul. I really like that one. Let's go to the other kit really quick. This is the Q drum. Now these are just presets, so when you hit this up, it's just gonna pull up this. I believe this is probably still default cymbals. Baby audio. I knew what you meant. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Love the widescreen view. Whoever did the CGI, I know. Do a very good job. Jaeger, what's up, dude? Anubis. Thank you guys for being here. Marshall, what's up? What the F? It's Jakey, dude? What's up, Jakey? Tragic, what's going on? Yeah, it is currently 9:48 a.m. I would be at the gym right now. Still trying to wake up, to be honest. Which I'm still trying to do, as you can see. Okay, so with this one, the Q drum. Let's start with the snare on this one. The 14x7 Q drum Gentleman's brass snare. 14x7. 13x9 Q drum. This is a copper tom. 16x16 Q drum copper tom. 18x16 Q drum. And then, you know, your cymbals that I've just showcased. I like this one. What I might do is I might turn up this just so we can hear it a little bit better. Yeah. Kind of going in the red a little bit. My bad. All right. You can see how much I prepared for this. Okay, so let's go to... Okay, so I believe these are the same things. I didn't go through all of these. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start to go into... I'm just going to go straight into the artist presets really quick. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just kind of want to show you. When I click on Adam Noble's Rock Kit, for example, in here, in the mixer, There's a mixer now, as you could see. Now, this should look familiar to you. That was the goal of this. Familiarity. Over here, you can create your new buses. You can do a new multi-source. You can see you have these two little icon things here, right? Well, you can move these around. Dude, during the user testing, when I like move this around, I was so happy. So you can see you can just add your plugins here. We have EQ, mod comp, vintage comp, so modern comp, vintage comp, transient, limiter, drive, and reverb. But you also can do sends. And so you can start to bust things out and start to send things. Like, for example, a lot of these things on this particular one is sent to the reverb. And that's as easy as just coming in here, bus, reverb. And you can change your volume or the amount that you're sending. And so, very awesome, very awesome. You can see they have a master bus. What I'm going to do, just so you can see, I'm going to add bus. So you can see here, I'm going to just label this kick. Just to quickly show you, I'm going to bring it over here. Ooh. Oh, you can also use your scroll wheel to move this around. So now I'm going to send all of these kicks to this newly kick bus that I just made. Kick, 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 kick. You also notice something here. One-shots. There's one-shots included in this now, which is awesome. And I'll go through that in just a second. I have to add this to stereo 1, 2. Or I'm sorry, master bus. Apologies. And so that's how you set up a bus. It's pretty easy. Yo, Joe, what's up, dude? Yeah. So, fairly easy. What I'm going to do is, I don't think I changed the sound of this. So, this is mixed. Now you can hear it just sounds bigger. Now, if you choose a preset, and let's say, you know, maybe you didn't like this snare or something, you can either right-click and then come in here. And what's cool is the preview has the mixing on it. But that also includes if they did any sort of pitch stuff or anything like that, anything with the envelopes. So I guess with that being said, I can jump into that really quick. So I really like short sustain on my toms. So in order to do that, I would just go over to envelopes and start to change this curve. Now you can go into advanced view and you can change the envelopes for everything, as you can see. Like, look at this. Now if you go back, if you made any changes, it's going to default back to this. Just kind of want to show you. So that's a really great feature. They've had it on the other GGDs, but I feel like this one is a lot more user-friendly. Like the UX is a lot better. And so that's a thing. Another thing, we can go through the attributes. Who is that? Victor, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate the follow. Okay, so now we have the attributes. You have pitch, you have humanize, velocity, and time. And you can see here that we have global. So you can turn this on globally. So if we turn on global pitch and we turn this down, as opposed to, oops. You can tell that's just ridiculous, but that might be cool for the snare. Did you hear that snare? But if you just turn it on, whatever one you select, so like if we wanted to select this and bring that down, Bring the pitch down. Bring it up. Just so you know. And then again, the humanize, we'll get into that like with the groove stuff. You have your velocity curve, which is amazing, and you can globalize this, but you have to click on, if you don't want to globalize, you have to click on your drum and then change your velocity like that. And so just so you know, double click to reset. You have your levels here, so you can change the levels from here of this drum on anything that it's routed to. So for example, overheads, rooms, like rack tom to overhead, rack tom to room mono. And so you can change that all here. You can even make your own custom. And so, yeah, that's on the mixer side though. But yeah, so that's basically, that's on everything. That's on all of these things here. You can see attributes and all that. It's great. I love this so much. Let's get back to the mixer really quick. So there's some really cool like quality of life things in here too. Like for example, you know, let's say that you're just on this normal window size, not the wide, and like we have some things here, and you're like, okay, let me unsolo. Well, it tells you here, well, there's still 3 things that are solo. Do you want to clear that? Yeah, let's clear it. So now we can hear it. It's insane. It's awesome. Again, quality of life stuff, right? So as you see it, it starts to add the mutes there. You just clear them there. I love that feature so much. So, you know, we can dive further into this, but I think, again, it's better to just kind of show you some presets. So let's go to, I'm going to go to like kit 3 for Buster. I might have to watch my volume on this one. Oof. Okay, let me just throw a groove in there. Let's go to like metal. So I guess this brings up the grooves. So it comes with some grooves for you, and they made it really easy to drag and drop grooves from here. You literally just grab the bottom, click, drag it in, and you have your groove in there. And so it's really great. I don't know why this isn't working. I might need to reload it. Let's see. Yeah, let me reload it really quick. I think we were on Buster 2, Buster 3. Also, Baby Audio, I haven't forgot about you. It's as you can see, it's been really busy with this. But let's go back to, I think it was on 3. Let's choose a different one here. I swear there's nothing up my sleeves. What you hear is the mixing here. Now Buster went in and did his own mix of these drums. And so I think that this can serve 2 really cool purposes. One, you get a really sick sounding drum mix from your favorite mixer or musician, right? 2, you get to see their mix moves. You can see their decisions. You can come in here, go into the EQ, and see their curves. Like, look at this craziness. You might not have done this, but now that you see how aggressive Buster can get with the EQ to get a sound like that, it kind of lets you not be that afraid to do something similar, you know? So you can see he has 2 EQs. He has 2 mod comps. And so go through all these presets and look at these moves, because again, you're going to learn a ton. You're going to learn so much, dude. And so again, I'll kind of let you dive into this stuff. But the EQ, let me just show you the EQ really quick, because I think that EQ is such an important thing, right? I really love the EQ in here. Double click, add the thing. You can just double click, right? It's really nice. You can do the thing, right? You can change the cue. I think I don't remember how many I've had in here. I think I had like 8 or 9. And so you can get really, really crazy with this. 9, 10, 10. So it looks like 10 max. This might sound sick. I'm lying. I'm lying. Okay. Let's go to another preset really quick. Let's do Chris Clancy 2000s metal. This one's nice. Ah, yeah, dude. For sure, Brandon. That's what I'm thinking. So now I'm going to know what Zach's thinking. Exactly. I like your name too. I like your name. So you can see, again, you can come in here and see what they did. Looks like they have a parallel compressor or a parallel compression bus and a reverb and the way that they send it. You're going to learn a ton, man. Don't just use these presets and be done with it. Like, go through it, see their decisions, because it's going to make you a better mixer. And if you're like, I don't want to be, well, you should be. You should be. Self-sufficient, man. Jakey, I got you, dude. So this is Chris Cooley's. Let's go to another one. Ermin's. Let's go to Ermin's. Should we go? Let's do Your Own Summer instead of My Own Summer. Is there any sleep token presets? Yes and no. I'll show you. I'll show you. So this is Your Own Summer, Ermin's. Let's go to another groove. That's a nice snare, dude. It's nice because you can see visually, you know? Again, they tried to think of everything on this. Let's go to Foresters. I think the one that I like the most is the Thick Modern, I think. Let's see. Yeah. This is very like carnival, very carnival. And in case you didn't know, Forster's is the one who mixed Carnival. And other great bands. Dead Letter Circus. Shout out Dead Letter Circus, man. George Lever. Let's do the high tune, because I think that's what people want to hear. Since it's George Lever, and I know the homies love the George, let's go to the high-tuned snare 2. Necro, yeah, for sure. So I did, I just put out a demo on Instagram Reel today. And I can kind of show you. I'll just play my demo really quick just so you can hear it. Actually, Let me show you the real, because it's ridiculous. Where is it at? Where is it at? Here it is. I'll show it to you not through Instagram, just so you can hear it in all of its glory. GGD Modern and Massive 2 standalone. Man, that has a nice ring to it. What are you waiting for, dude? GGD.co. So that's my mix. That's what I came up with for the demo, at least. And as you know, we are going to we're going to be just living in Modern and Massive for a little while, right? Pause. Okay. So now we are on the high-tuned snare 2 from George Lever. So, someone asked about the drag and drop. Yes, I can drag from here. I could put it in the clip view, or if I go in here, I can drag from here, put it in there. It's asking about tempo. And here it is. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's really cool. What's cool is, like, if you didn't like that, then you can just change it. But again, you can see George's mixed decisions here. You have like their secret sauce almost, right? Because these are all going to be different according to like these artist presets, dude. I think again, this is the most valuable thing is these artist presets, man. You're going to learn so much. So much. I know, Remy. They didn't ask me to, but you know, doesn't mean I can't make my own still and give it to the Patreon homies. Anyways. So, who was that? Yo, Macaroni. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hey, dude, been lurking and enjoying. You're super skilled. Also, big thanks for the raid. Dude, thank you so much. Pleasure, man. Okay. Let's do the 15 ips lo-fi. I know I was going to go through one, but I feel like, you know, a lot of you guys are, you come to my channel because of, you know, these guys. Interesting. So that's the 15 IPS lo-fi. Let's go to the low, snare, and thick. That kick room is going nuts right now. Oh, for sure, Stacy. I got you. John Lewis, dude, mix my favorite Blanket album. Ah, very good, dude. Yes, I was very surprised to see some of these artists in here. Like Forrester, love Forrester. He's one of my favorites. Jordan Valerian, he's kind of why I like my fundamentals are the way they are is because of Jordan. I took his mix vault like years ago. And so when I went into his presets and I saw his mix moves, I was like, this is legit Jordan, dude. Okay, so let's go to Jordan. Speaking of One Shot Wonder. So you can see everything is muted except for one shots. And so this is actually kind of cool. Yo, Throb, what up, dude? So this actually brings up a cool point here. So when you click on the snare, sorry about not being zoomed in, you can see they add this little one-shot guy. And this thing is pretty nuts, as you can see. Like, what? What does this all mean? So you can load up to 4 samples. You can see they each have gain, pitch, and length. But you can blend them using this cool guy here. It's like an XY blend, right? Insane, dude. When I first seen this, I was like, I see what you're doing here. This is clever. Let's go here. Awesome. Same thing for the kick. Very cool sounding one-shots as well. I won't go through all of them, but very cool. One-shots are sick, man, and they're blended in. What I'm hoping that they do at a certain point is like import, right? Import samples. But the cool thing about Modern and Massive 2 being standalone, which you get through the Cradle Hub, is they're going to be constantly updating this thing, dude, and just making it better and better and better. And so you're going to load it up. You're going to load up Cradle Hub. It's going to say update. You just press it and that's it. It's great. They were doing that the last few days, and it's like, can you update your GGD? I was like, no problem. Click, done. It's sick. Anyways, let's continue going through presets because presets are life, right? I think the one that so the mix that I did was a tweaked version of Jordan Valerius, and I believed I used the Rock Kit, and then I just kind of like made it my own. Great. So the way that Jordan mixes his snare is like what I try to aim for. Such a nice sound. Now, I believe what I did with mine was I brought the pitch down a little bit. And I believe I changed my one-shots and stuff like that just to kind of cater to what I wanted. That's probably one of my favorites. Again, it's just very well-rounded. Can you install the library on external hard drive? I believe that you can. That's going to be through the Cradle Hub, though. So you'll just have to choose your destination point through Cradle. Let's go to Kevin's. Let's do Too Close to the Sun. What is this one? I haven't heard this one. Dude. Julia, what's up, girl? Yes. This one's nice. It's very close to like a like an Alpha Wolf. sort of thing. I think you could just change out this snare. Ooh. Dude, that is nice. Ear icon is funny. I think it's great, dude, because you know exactly what that means. Dude, that one's nice with this mix. Holy crap. Again, the thing I love is when you're previewing these, it's previewing it with the mixing on it. It's not just giving you the sample. It's like, this is what it's going to sound like in your mix. That one's sick. Frick. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Alex, Carlo, what's up, dudes? Oh, the Abe Cunningham one is ridiculous. I really like that preset, man. This is going to really help if you're trying to get like a specific sound. Okay, let's go down to, let's go to Chris's. This one's just all money signs. Let's see. Dude, that's nuts. That kick is, it's also crazy to hear the different, you know, decisions that people make in their mixes. No one shots, all drums, no additional buses, no buses at all. Just your master bus. Insane. All right, let's see another one like Indie Crush. That's almost like a little bit too crushed, right? But it's really cool. I wanted to show this one. I just seen it. My kind of kit. So this is his kind of kit. The velocities, man. The velocities sound really good. So I'm on a preset right now. I'm going to play this. Just wanted to show you my my CPU. So right now we're sitting at about 6%, and we were about like 10 or 12, which is not bad at all, especially again because this is like has mixing on it, right? Okay, let's go to Louis Johns, sorry. This one says Def Tones. Ooh. Listen to that, dude. Dude, I love the toms. They have that nice slap. So I'm like, okay, I like the way that those toms sound. Let's go to Mixer. Let's take a look at what he did. He just did stuff on the tom bus. Transients, sustain really down. So rather than going and changing the envelope, he went and did transient because this is probably what he does, right? EQ. Ah. Again, we can learn. We can learn. Fast attack, faster release, right? Ratio 4:1. Soft knee. Oh, let's turn on this one. Okay. -10 on the gain reduction. Peaking. And then he has a drive at the end. So soft, on the soft mode, drive a little bit, just a little bit. I really love the way that they sound. Oops, that's why. Yes. We can go in there really quick. So here's the mapping. And they have different mappings, and Patreon homies, I got you on a mapping. So this is going to be, the mapping that I'm going to give you is just the Modern and Massive 2 mapping. I already made one. Should be working just fine, unless they change things, which I don't think they did. And so I'll put that in the Patreon. Here's the other thing that you can see. They have different DAWs. Insane. Third-party hardware. Alesis, DW, Yamaha, Roland. And so they're thinking about us E-Kit homies. Shout out E-Kit homies. Alesis, Nitro, Crimson. And so, yeah, they're very, 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 very cool. So yeah, you have a lot of different hits here. Snare, hit, cross stick, wires off. Rack toms, you just get hits. Ooh, I love those toms, dude. So here's your hi-hats. And then tip CC, edge CC is for E-kits. For ride, you have bow, bell, crash, and choke. Sort of like, again, that I can't preface how valuable that is. And so I'm glad that you're recognizing that, dude. That's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. Crash, you have your typical crash and choke, right? And then let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so here's the thing too, is it's just going to constantly improve. Now that they are on their own platform, they can really do whatever they want. They have no limitations. And so here's the thing is, this is the worst that this plugin is going to be. With that being said, and what I mean by that is it's just going to get better and better and better and better. Like, it's already great. This is their first standalone device. And so it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. Again, you just hit update. You're going to constantly see updates with this thing. And so, very, very good. Shane, I didn't, dude. How many users for the license? I don't know. That's a GGD question, man. But thanks for being here. I think it might be attached to your Cradle Hub, though. Yo, Helen, what's up, dude? I know, man, you have been a diehard Modern and Massive fan. And this one, I think this is going to change the game for GGD. I already know it, man. It's going to change the game for us. Like, it's insane. Oh, dude, Shane, I just woke up, bro. I just woke up. All right, let's check out other presets. Sorry I'm all over the place again. I didn't really have any big plans for this. I just kind of wanted to show you guys and almost have you guys lead the convo as well to see, just to let me know what you want to see. Metal for the masses. This is machine. So I'm going to hit this guy here that we have. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So I'll play this MIDI. And then here's the toms. Those sound pretty good too. Now for me, the cymbals are a little too loud for this, and then so I would just go and diagnose that, turn it down. Progressive force. I love that snare, dude. Dude, why are snares just such a cool instrument, man? Ah, so he has it set up differently. Overhead shells, overhead cymbals. Carl, I don't know what kind of plans they have on it. I don't know how far back they're going to go, but I wouldn't be surprised if you start to see, like, if you click on this and you just see a list of drums, right? Depending on what you have on your account. And so I can't, don't quote me on that, but just so you know. Brandon, I completely agree, bro. Did we check out the George Lever? We did, dude. Not too long ago. Okay, so that's the machine stuff. Let's check out the Paul DiGiovanni's Big Rock Tight. Yeah, for sure. No, that was a good thing to bring up, man. That was a very good thing to bring up. Whoa. Not a lot of room. That's interesting. Here's the toms. Very dry. I guess that's why it's called Big Rock Tight. Okay, let's do Rock Flavor 2. Ooh. This has like a tape sound. That's crazy to me, man. Stacy, I'll get there, I promise. I'm low-key holding out so people stick around because they're going to hear it and then they're going to dip after. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Simon Grove. If you don't know Simon Grove, he is the bassist for Pliny. He also was the bassist for Helix Nebula. Shout out Helix Nebula. If you haven't heard Helix Nebula, you need to stop what you're doing and go and check them out. Very, very sick. So here is the all-purpose. And then this one here. Dylan, because each mix is different, bro. They are mix ready, but you still need to blend them into your mix. There is not really any sort of like one size fits all. That is just, you're going to put it in there and it's going to immediately be done. Now it's going to get you very close. That's the goal. It's very, very close. But if you want a big sound, you have to kind of like cater your EQ and compression and limiting to that, right? And so, yeah. Now, that being said, I did do a stock mix like live on stream using the One Kit Wonder Nu Metal. And I just use stock plugins. And so, you know, maybe that'll help you out. Okay, let's do the one, Simon Grove. Curious to see how good I can get it to sound with the onboard effects. Also, you can just route it and mix it the outside interface as well. Yes. I think you should do a mixture of both, man, just so you can kind of like utilize the DSP that is inside of Modern and Massive 2. then you can bring it out and then do your fine tuning. Like that's kind of what I did, right? I like got it prepared, brought it into the DAW, and then did some like fine tuning, right? So this is the one from Simon Grove. Oh, Simon Grove also mixed plenty, by the way. Earlier plenty. I don't know about the new stuff. Maybe he did. Here's the like an actual beat. This one's cool. I'd love the supporters smash and grab into the plugin. I know, I thought about that. And I think I asked them about that, Joe. I'm sure that that'll be something that they do at some point. Now, don't quote me on that. I would love to see it just as much as you. But you never know. But that might eliminate the purchase of that. You know what I mean? And so, okay. Should we go to Zach or should I go here first and then let you hold out for the Zach stuff? I'm going to go to this one, Ramesh. Let's go to Ramesh. I won't stick around here too long. This is the deep kit from Ramesh. This one's nice. Dude, the finish on that snare is so sick. Yamaha Loud Series Oak. Now again, go through all of these presets, man, and look at what they did. So they have like snare. I don't know what DI is. Is it distorted? Ah. That's interesting. This one's nice. The velocities. You hear the velocity layers in there? Right here? Oof. Stacy, it really depends on the velocity layer that you're at too. It's funny that you're actually talking about that because let me see if I can find, here's my labels. Let me add that really quick. Yeah, so here's the labels here. What do you think of it compared to Modern Massive 1? Dude, I think it's a modern and massive upgrade. For real. For real. There's just so much more you can do to it. Like, yes, Brandon, I like that you said that. The fact that you can do advanced routing like that is such a game changer. In all of, yes, I agree. I agree. I have checked out, and I do own Superior Drummer 3. Now you have to think, Superior Drummer is a lot more established, right? They've been in their own sort of ecosphere for a while. GGD, this is their first standalone product, and it's already this insane. And again, I need to preface that this is the worst that this is going to be. And so it's just going to get better and better and better and better, right? It's already sick. Just imagine in a year. I'm looking forward to that. Are you going to post something in this monster? No. So unfortunately, I don't have time to do anything with it today because technically today is my one-on-one day. And so I have full one-on-ones in about an hour or so. And so I just wanted to go through and show you guys what this was all about. And I'm just super pumped to be able to finally show it to you. And super proud of the guys because this thing is, again, it's modern and massive. It really is. It really, really is. Okay. Let's go to the Lively Rocket, and then we'll go to Zach Cervini. I promise. Promise. Oh! I remember what I was going to show you. I was going to show you this really quick. Sorry, I'm like squirrel, dude, I promise. So as you can see, I have my stuff all labeled out. Yo, Savitz and Donut. What is going on? I love on drums, but I have to switch to this plugin. Here's the thing. Drums are like playing cards, right? Or like Magic the Gathering cards. You're going to have the thing that you want it to do, right? So I think that you can never have too many drum libraries because they each have their own little flavor. Now, the cool thing about this one in particular is it has a ton of different flavors. And you can customize those flavors within the plugin with EQ, compression, and saturation, right? Insane. Anyways, I wanted to showcase the kick. And we could kind of take a look at that velocity layer. So it honestly, who said that, by the way? It was, let me see, where is it? Stacy. So it honestly depends on how you mix it. Charcuterie of drum plugin. I love that, Tommy. Insane. It gets so quiet. That's so sick. Now, if we really wanted to get weird, we could do something like this. Ah, it's too fast, too fast. Let me set up something. Maybe this is something we can do next time as well. Because I don't want to take too much time doing this. Let's see. Yeah. Let's make a ramp. Let's go up to here. Let's go up to 100 and then we'll ramp it.
Smack that set for me, Craigasm.
Yo, Corny, what up, dude? Thank you for the 13 months in a row. Francesco, what's going on? Or Francesco? Francesco? Let me know. So Donut, right now, my code doesn't work for sale items. However, I believe if you still click the code, it lets them know where they came from, which is sick. SD3 and mixed wave internal quality. Yeah, dude. I think, I mean, I may call me biased here, but I feel like GGD has always just sounded some of the best, you know? Oh, the toms, man. Joseph, it's pretty big, dude. I don't know the exact number. Dude, it's so fluid going into the next layer. Do this with other drum programs, just to test it. Yeah. Oof. Oh, Joey, what's up, dude? Ooh. That's the choke. That's the choke. Splash. Oh, I don't think I have that set up right. So they might have changed something since my labels. I'll get that fixed before I throw it on the Patreon. Anyways, you can see we're kind of just randomly going to different things. Yeah, dude. Ooh, Alan. Let's go, dude. Looking forward to that, man. Thanks for being here, dude.
What's going on here? What time is it?
Mazak, what's up, dude? We have a special day. It's release day, Modern and Massive 2, man. Okay, sorry for the delay. We can try to end the stream with the Zach Cervini presets. I'll go through all of them. Now, I think this is very, very special because, as you know, Zach Cervini doesn't do anything, dude. He doesn't want to show us nothing. He doesn't never show us nothing. And so, this is a big deal, right? Very, very big deal. So, let's just start from the top and we'll go down. Def Hill Kit. We're going to play those ones that I've been playing. Oh, let me get rid of this craziness right here. Here's the toms. That snare sounds sick. The kick sounds insane too. Again, go through these. See what he did, because this might be the only chance that we get to kind of peek at his decision making. All right, next, Indie Kit. Fantastic, dude. Interesting. Oh, Savage, there's more than one. There's more than one. Don't prejudge, bro. Okay? Yeah, that one's crazy. So that's the Indie Kit. We have Middle Kit 1. And then with the actual beat. Yes. Yes. Got it. My bad, Savitz. This is Metal Kit 2. I think I was messing with this one. I think. And then the toms. And then Pop Rock Kit 1. Yo, Doms, let's go. Thanks for being here, dude. With how capable the mixer is, is there even a reason to route outside the plugin? Yes, I think that there is. Some of it is like sidechaining stuff, and like there's always benefits to doing that. There's always benefits. This is Pop Rock Kit 1. Ooh, this one's nice. Here is Pop Rock Kit 2. This one's taking a little bit. Again, inside of here, on his master bus, he has a vintage comp, medium attack, fast release, 3, -3 reduction, but then he has 2 EQs, this one and this one. Very interesting. Joseph, yes, please. This is his kick. Look at that. So someone was like mentioning too clicky. We'll just come in here and change it, you know, come in here and fix it. I made mine using a version of one of the Cervini presets with some outside mixing and a couple external one-shots. Yeah, that's about kind of what I did. I used the Jordan Valeriat one, and then I tweaked it on mine. So like CB Kit 2, right? So like the one that I did, which I don't think this might not be my updated one. Oh yeah, it's routed out. I have it. I have it multi-out, as you can see. So you can see like kick is going here. I don't know how. Let me see if I can like. Yeah. So this might take me a. It's routed out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, as you can see, I wasn't prepared to show off mine. Don't look at it, dude. Don't look at it. Yeah, this might just screw up everything. But again, mine is just like routing is post fader, post effects, right? Yes. It is. Oh, I'd have to go to drum bus. Forgot that I added this drum bus here. This is going to take a little while. I wish I could show you, but mine is routed out. Again, this goes back to that whole routed out thing, right? But yeah, dude, those are all the presets. Again, there's so much more that I can show you, but I think that if you get it in your hands for yourself, and right now is the best time to get it because it's in their introductory rate. Right now is the best time. Now, if you're seeing this later on, chances are my code may work. And so Bedan15 at checkout, and you can get it for a discounted rate here. And so just so you know, if you're seeing this after the sales or anything like that, that'll work for you. It helps your boy, but it also helps you get a discount. And so, again, this is a huge deal for GGD. And it's only the beginning. That's what's crazy to think about. This is only the beginning. Now, I have a lot of plans for videos. I was talking to the GGD homies. And yeah, I know, Dark Beats. So again, it doesn't work with the sales stuff going on. I wish it would, but you know, I don't make the rules. But I was talking to the GGD homies, and they have some really cool video ideas. that I'm going to work on. A lot of like sound like stuff, which is sick, right? And so we're going to be doing some experiments. Again, I'm going to try to chuck a preset in the Patreon. What I want to try to do is I want to try to make a stereo version. As you can see, I need to make a stereo version. And so I'll get that done. I have the labels. I'll get that in the Patreon too. So if you're using Ableton Live, then you're going to be able to take advantage of the label stuff. I'll fix that splash before I submit it. But again, this wasn't a stream to like showcase like what it sounds like in a mix. This was literally just showing you what's inside, right? And there's a ton more inside. There's things that I didn't fully go through. But again, get your hands on it, man. There's so much to this thing. It's ridiculous. Oh, Joe, for sure, dude. This thing can handle, the only limitation is your knowledge on mixing, right? Which you're going to get better because you're going to go through all the presets and see what else everyone else has been doing, right? Yes, you should. It's the perfect learning tool, man. You have their mixing right here. You can see everything that they've done. It's insane. Yeah, I mean, you never know, Hendrik. That's a good call, though. That's a really cool call out. But dude, sorry to have to go so soon. Again, I wasn't supposed to stream today. This is my one-on-one day. And for those of you who don't know, I do one-on-ones. And so if you get Modern and Massive 2 and you're still struggling to get stuff going, then I can help you out. I can also help you out with songwriting and anything like that. If you want me to go into your session and check out your mix, that's something that I personally love to do. I could just go through your session and see what you have going on, and we can tighten it up together. And I try to just talk to you about my process, right? And like why I decided to like change this, whatever, right? And so, yo, Brandon, I love you too, man. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And I really hope that you guys love Modern and Massive 2 as much as I do. And again, I can't preface this enough, dude. It's only going to get better, and it's already sick. Like, look at this beautiful thing. Let's go ultra wide again just for fun. Look at this thing, dude. Are you kidding me? It's beautiful. Shout out to whoever did the UI, right? Insane. But again, dudes, thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. And if you wanted to, we can start off and start with nothing. Chuck a preset in there, and then we can just start writing. Oh, Brandon. I mean, Corny, yes. 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 Drums do sound better in 21.9. All right, dudes, I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to eat some food before my one-on-ones. If you have a one-on-one with me, dude, we'll see you soon. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon. Hopefully real soon. Tomorrow. Later, homies!